Ascension symptoms. So many people are saying to me, oh, I'm feeling awful, I've got a headache, and I'm feeling really lethargic, I'm very tired, and I can't seem to manage. All of these various symptoms, and I'll go through some of the others in a minute. These ascension symptoms, or signs of awakening, or signs of the timeline changing, or the time stretching out, flattening, and becoming a little bit more fluid, all of that takes its toll on our souls and, of course, then on our bodies. So you will find that over time, as we start letting go of items in the past, we will find that our bodies start readjusting and moving and changing. And all of that takes time, firstly, and secondly, as those movements and those shifts and the realignments are happening within yourself and within your overall body, you are going to find that things are stretching, things are changing, things are moving. And because of that, there will be little bits of pains here and there. There will be pains particularly over the third eye area, the other eye areas, and then also sometimes within your jaw, sometimes within the throat chakra, because as you're starting to move and change those energies over here, you will find that a lot more will start coming out of your mouth. You'll be able to speak more, you'll be able to speak your truth more, even more important. Also, you can find that there'll be these niggly little back pains as your spine starts to accomplish that change, moving for the next dimension. And also, as the time becomes flatter, fluid, you need to have a lot more movement in your back so that you can move with that fluidity of time. Also, you will find that sometimes you can get that little bit of a sicky nausea feeling in your stomach. Sometimes actually it's a bit like almost like a vibration that takes place in your energy body that then moves through into the physical body. So the physical body then will also start to vibrate and you get this shaky feeling. And that's quite difficult too. And you don't always know where it comes from. But the most important thing then is to sit quietly and accept the change and have that level of acceptance and allow yourself then to start moving with the flow. Know too that means you're going to have these amazing changes that are going to take place. And they could come in any sphere. It could be financial, could be just economical, could be work, could be relationships, could be health, could even be location, could even be traveling, changing somewhere else, moving somewhere else, changing your home, changing where you stay. And all of that becomes a bit of a weight, if you like, on the body, because the body will show you what's happening at the higher level. So all of the higher levels where you have the different toroidal fields that go around you, eventually that comes into the physical body and shows within the physicality in different areas. So all of the ascension symptoms, if you like, will start out here, and then it'll move in slowly but surely. And as we've got an energy channel that goes up and down your spine, we have at the back of our neck over here, we have a pump. And that energetic pump eventually will feel the changes. And that could then become a little bit painful, or it could go into overdrive, which will then go into your head and your mind and all of these areas here, over your head and your eyes. Even I've known people to have pains in their cheeks, over their cheeks, their cheekbones, which shows you that the pump is really working very hard to try and get that energy moving forward and up into the mind, getting it to the pituitary gland. So there's a lot of different symptoms. I think the worst one that everyone's complaining about is that sense of heaviness and the sense of extreme fatigue and tiredness. And that is directly due to the changes and the shifts. We're having a lot of planetary changes too, where we've got the different planets moving into alignment, and we've also got the sun sending out all sorts of energy. So we've got flares, spikes, and all these areas that are moving down to the planet where we live and causing a raise of vibration for a short period of time, and then it goes back and it flatlines again. So as you move up, you feel a lot better, but then as you move down again, then suddenly you're very, very tired. So I'll do a part 2 because there's a lot more to be said about Ascension symptoms. But please do come and join me on YouTube on Awaken with Beverly Rhodes, which is hosted on the Sean Atwood channel, and it's every Thursday. And tonight we're going to be talking about light language. We're going to be looking at some alien DNA tonight too, which is going to be exciting. But remember, every Thursday, it's called Awaken with Beverly Rhodes, and I'd love to see you there. And please do follow, because I need to build the TikTok so I can start doing live sessions on a Monday, which I'm hoping to start from the 1st of April. So thank you for watching, and of course, don't forget to press the button. See you soon.